What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a while since we did a stream. I got SSJ in the building.
What's
I
up?
don't
What's
think we're
up?
debating today. last
No.
stream, last stream was crazy. Let's talk about this show. Oh, before I start this show, I want to shout out to 4KO. If y'all haven't seen his channel, check him out. He's really, really good. He gave me a shout out. Plus, I was on his last stream that he did today. The timestamp is 1 hour and 22 minutes. That's when I joined. So if you want to check out the 4KO show, he talks Marvel, DC, basically nerd culture. So if y'all like him, check him out. He's really, really good. And let's get back to this stream. What did you thought about this crappy ass TV show?
I, I think we both agree for the first time in a minute on this.
Yeah, this show was awful. And I'm talking about, I liked the first 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. And after that, it just went south. I didn't think the turtles should have split up throughout most of the episode. Well, what do you think about that?
Yeah, because if you're trying to establish the turtles, why are they all split up so early on?
Let me read some of the comments. It says, SSJ, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
It says, the man, the myth, the legend. It says, hey, Paul, what's up, man? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty decent. I could be doing better. I'm alive, so so we got some of the comments out the way. I just hated the villain of the show. Her name is Bishop. I felt like they should have went with a traditional villain, maybe. I felt like them getting split up was nonsense. I felt like April was annoying. Like, can we get back to the April where she's a news reporter and she's helping the Ninja Turtles out with info? Why the last 2 or 3 variants of April she has to fight? She doesn't have to be a fighter. That's not the tool she was meant to do. It just wasn't. Hey, wait a second. My dog is acting crazy. Hey, get! Truck, quit doing that, man. You want to go in here, Trippy? Sorry about that. My brother attacking the dog.
All good.
Yeah. So, what was your flaws about this show?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with your flaws. Surprisingly, like I didn't like how they were split up. The villain was kind of weak. The turtles. This is supposed to be like their first year, right?
I don't know about that. I'm guessing this is their earlier years. I don't know if it's their first year.
Okay.
I'm not completely sure what year this is. I know throughout the episode, Leonardo was trying to learn how to be a leader. So this is the beginning. That's definitely for sure. And I just hate Master Splinter. Splinter is one of my favorite characters. And the way they bushing up this character is terrible. He didn't speak English. He was speaking in tongue, like rat language, whatever. It's just a disaster, the steps they went with this show. Upsetting.
They went out of their way to destroy Master Splinter since the Mutant Mayhem movie when they made him on that Sweet and Love.
Yeah, I still think he's gay because he acts like a grandma. He doesn't act like a man. Like in the movie, he act like a grandma. In this show, only seen the first episode. So right below, if y'all want me to see more episodes, if y'all want me to do more rants on this, this was terrible though. It was hard to finish. It really was. I took a bullet for y'all. I took a bullet for the views. It was damaging.
It was.
I hate the Ninja Turtle voices. it just doesn't fit them. Like, I could look up the actors that did it, but to me, it's a waste of time. They're just not it to me. I couldn't relate to it.
Who would you get to voice some of the turtles if you could?
I don't know who yet, but I would have adults do it, and I would have them be a little older, like maybe 1920, like fresh out of like, high school or whatever, but I would make them a little older. I'm kind of tired of them being young or young teenagers. I would love to see them as young adults. I think that would be a fresh story. I felt like Nickelodeon owning the Turtles is terrible. It's going to be kid friendly. Ninja Turtles was never meant for that. If you look up the documentaries of the Ninja Turtles with peterlaird, and they wanted the series to be dark, but they basically sold their souls when they sold their content to these slave owners, and now we're getting this woke political agenda. And when this is not the Turtles, this is not what I grew up loving, bro. It's just not. I hate this. I hate the direction. And their second film is gonna suck. I don't know when the second movie is gonna come out, but it ain't gonna be good.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Turtles hasn't been good for a very long time, since like the mid 2000s, early 2000s.
Exactly. What did you think about the animation of the first episode? I thought it was pretty good. That's the only thing I liked. I
Yeah,
didn't like I didn't like the movie animation because it felt like it was too much of the Spider-Verse.
I was just getting ready to say that. Yeah, I like the animation in this show. That like it actually does look good. It's just that the show sucks. But I like how they're drawn, like how you have it in the background. They look good there.
Yeah, I don't like the storytelling, but I like the design, and I just wish they could do better. I don't want to rant on this. I don't do this to be funny. I hate what Hollywood is doing with the characters I love to death, man. But is there anything else you want to talk about this show before we move to the next topic? This show is dead on arrival, though. It really is.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. This show's dead. I don't see anything else besides the animation being good.
Yeah, the animation is good. And what's crazy, I watch a lot of YouTubers and they hate the animation. So I'm like, man, they
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 probably wanted it to look like the Spider-Verse.
they said the show is good, but they hate the animation. I think it's weird. I'm the opposite. I think the show is terrible, but the animation looked somewhat good.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah. So what's the next topic? I know you wrote the list of the topics.
So the next topic was X-23 being the main Wolverine, which I know we both share the same similar thoughts. We could break that down.
That would be awful if X-23 replaced Wolverine. Wolverine is an iconic character. I don't understand why they can't get with Wolverine's son, because he actually has sons and kids and stuff. Why promote the clone version of X-23? And I never even got the X-23 character. If I'm a government, right, and I'm trying to clone Wolverine so I can have like super soldiers, I'm going to do a male version of Wolverine because that's going to be the strongest variant. I'm trying to get something that's stronger than Wolverine. I'm not trying to get a character or something that's weaker than Wolverine. If I'm a government and I'm trying to clone Wolverine to have all these super type soldiers. Like, do you agree with that or disagree? I never got the character, to be honest.
Well, I I don't mind the character, but I don't want her being Wolverine though. I like X-23's origin. I know you're different on it, but
Yeah.
she was in X-Men Evolution and she teamed up with Wolverine a lot. I feel like she's good as like a sidekick type character. And
She
then
was actually cool in Old Man Logan.
I liked her in Old Man Logan.
I actually liked her in Old Man Logan. I felt like she didn't do too much. She was like a side character, okay, but to have her as like the main character to replace Wolverine, I'm not going for that. And I think Hugh Jackman is too old. I know this is switching subjects, but I would love for Hugh Jackman to have an Old Man Logan series. Like, if y'all gonna keep playing this character, if he's gonna keep playing Wolverine, let's get the Old Man Logan. Let's get that. Let's get a trilogy of that and then hire a younger Wolverine. What do you think about that?
I actually disagree because as much as I like Logan, I didn't like the fact that it ended with him just dying on a tree. That's the only thing I hated about the movie. Besides
That's why I
that,
said
the movie was a powerful storytelling film with a lot of stakes.
That's why I said let him play the Old Man Logan. Let's have a trilogy. Him coming back as an Old Man Logan, and that could be like a separate universe by itself. And then we could get a new actor to play Wolverine. Like, how old is Hugh Jackman gonna play this character? Like, how long is he gonna play this character? I don't want to see him for like 40 or 50 years. Like, it's almost like rewatching The Simpsons. Like, The Simpsons should have ended years ago.
But what I said in my video, because I liked how he played him in the yellow suit. I don't think they're going to have him play him for 20 years, though. That's ridiculous. I don't think that's going to be the case. But I think he'll at least be in maybe 2 or 3 more, and that's it. They'll probably recast him with someone young.
I honestly feel like they need to reboot the MCU, rehire all these actors, and if you're going to keep Hugh Jackman, let him be the Old Man Logan. I feel like
personally, I don't want Old Man Logan. That's just me. Because we already had Logan.
I don't mind 2 different versions of him. I wouldn't mind an Old Man Logan and then a young Wolverine for the ongoing MCU. I feel like the MCU needs a reboot. A lot of the movies are terrible. Phase 4 was a joke.
Yeah. Someone in the comment section said they're gonna reboot everything after Secret War.
Yeah, they need to. They said Secret Wars.
You know, Samuel L. Jackson, he's really old too. He's not gonna play no Nick Fury for a long time either.
Yeah,
he's almost 80 years old.
I just felt like Endgames was the perfect time to reboot everything, but they didn't do it. They didn't do it. And then I made a video. I don't know if you remember this, but it's on my old YouTube channel, but that got deleted. I made a video how they should have used Marvel Zombies. Remember that comic book story?
Yeah, I have it.
That would have been cool because we are in the multiverse. Have the Marvel Zombies replace these characters, and then we get new actors to play the MCU. What do you think about that logic?
That would be an interesting idea, but I can only see them doing Marvel Zombies for like mini series on Disney Plus or something, or like a special or something. I think they already announced that.
Zombie stories are so popular now. Like the genre of zombies, that would be interesting with the MCU.
Not these days, no. But like 2015, 16, 17, yeah. Like Walking Dead.
When did the Endgames end? Like 2017 and 18?
Yeah, 2017 and 18.
Yeah, could you imagine if we had Marvel Zombies right after Endgame and then they just rebooted the universe? That would have been amazing. To me, it's just too many idiots in charge of this shit. It says, how long? Let me read this comment. It says, how long do you think the MCU is going to go? Because I honestly do think these movies have been played out where it's not even special anymore. I think superhero movies are just played out, period. But they are the box office hits and they do make the most money throughout the year. So it's a lot of nerds in this world, but I think it's already dead. But we got these Disney Marvel slaves or zombies, like people that will buy the product no matter what. So Kevin Feige and them, they probably saying, hey, they buying it, so I'm not really losing a step. Do you think that's what he's thinking? Like, I'm not losing anything. They're buying the movies and stuff, so we don't have to change anything. We can make the stuff woke. We can make it gay and feminized, and people still gonna watch it.
Well, I think they're slowly trying to backpedal, but it's still a little too late at this point because they, like you just mentioned, they already delved so deep into it and gone so heavy into the identity politics with all these females taking over and strong female characters. Because you remember back when Captain Marvel came out, he wanted a lot of female characters. And what happened 2-3 years later? We got a lot of female characters.
Yep. Yeah. It's unfortunate because they're taking care. What makes me so mad about the feminist agenda, probably out of anybody in the world, it's like they skip the black like generation. Like 50 years ago, 30 years ago, the Hollywood was mostly white, right? So I thought this would be the generation where they would take care of black characters and superheroes, but they skipped us and went with the gay agenda and the feminist agenda, and they think that's better than putting out a black product or whatever. I still think it's a crime that we got a Miles Morales Spider-Verse movie before a Static Shock film. I think it's evil. It's sick. But that's what I think. What do you think about that?
Yeah, 1000%. I agree. Because Miles Morales isn't even as halfway as popular as Static Shock was. I mean, yeah, he probably is close now, but Static Shock, he touched a lot of generations of black kids that watched those shows back then. And he was
And white
iconic.
kids. And white kids. It's a
And
lot
white
of
kids too.
yeah, it's a lot of my white friends that love Static Shock. I feel like if they put Static Shock in the face of the DC, make him be like the Spider-Man of DC. I've been telling you for years that he should be in the Justice League. We shouldn't get a crappy fucking cyborg character. We need black characters that actually matter in the Justice League that has powers. We need that.
Yeah, he joins the Justice League if you've ever played the Injustice game. He, like in the comic version of it and in the mobile game, he joins the Justice League.
Yeah, they need to do that in a goddamn movie.
I agree.
Yeah. Any more conversation towards this topic, or should we move to the next topic?
I think we can move on to the next topic. The next topic is Wesley Snipes too old for Blair?
I would say yes. Unless they're gonna do like a old man Logan version of Blade, I don't want to see a 62-year-old man play a trilogy, because if I see a Blade movie, I want a trilogy of that. I don't want it to be a one-shot film. I don't believe seeing this man at 62 doing 3 or 4 more films into his 70s and 80s. I don't believe that's a good product. I believe you should hire somebody in their 30s, maybe early 40s, to play this character for 20 years. What do you think?
Well, that's when we're kind of split, because on my video I said I wanted him. I wouldn't, because we already seen Wesley Snipes play Blade in 3 movies, and then we saw him in Deadpool. So I feel like if they want to just have him for whatever reason, because you know these actors, they need their money, just let him do like a one shot where it's like Halloween Blade related, where it takes place after the 3rd movie before Deadpool and Wolverine, before he meets them in their universe. I think that would be cool to connect the 2 movies. What do you think about that?
It sounds like you kind of agree with me, because you're not saying he needs a trilogy.
Yeah, he doesn't need a trilogy, but if you give just give Wesley Snipes Blade like a one shot, but then after that he'll be recasted with somebody else. Like if you still want Mahershala Ali, because he's a good actor, so let him do the
So
3.
it sounds like you agree with me then, because that's kind of what I want. I want a new actor to do a trilogy. Now, if you're telling me that Wesley Snipes is doing one film like a one shot in another universe or whatever, I take that. I'll
Would you
watch
be all
that.
right with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
all
that's
right
what I
with
was
that.
suggesting.
But
Like let him do something like that, but then get a younger actor to do the, because 60 something, like, because he's in his 60s, he's not going to play him for no, he'll be way too old for the 3 movies. So let somebody young play him for the main thing.
Exactly. Let me read this comment. It says they can have Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo in Marvel Zombie. They can be killed off. Ooh, that would be great. And replaced with new actors playing the characters. That is a genius idea. Get all these shitty actors, put them in Marvel Zombie, and kill them off in a crazy fucking death. That would be awesome to me.
You would want the Hulk killed off on screen?
Hell yeah.
Or would you rather him be killed off as Bruce Banner?
That is a good. Let him get killed off as Bruce Banner, because I want to see Mark Ruffalo's face just like explode.
Well, let me ask you this. Who would you recast him with? Because Edward Norton is not coming back. So who would you recast him with that you think is good enough to play him?
Ooh. You put me on the spot, man.
I only say that because I saw in an interview they asked him if he would come back, and he said no, he's done with Marvel, or he's done with superhero stuff.
He needs to come back.
But
okay.
Right.
I'm going to give you a clue. He played in Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm going to give you a clue.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, he played in all 3 films, and he was hilarious.
Star-Lord?
No. Hell no. Fuck no. I'm tired of seeing him in movies. Ugh, no. I'm giving you I said he's hilarious. That's a good clue.
So
he's hilarious, and he starred in all 3 films.
Bradley Cooper?
Yes. Bradley Cooper should be the next one. What do you think about that?
You know what? Because I've seen him in serious movies. I could see it.
Yeah, if I could see Bradley Cooper as Bruce Banner playing the Incredible Hulk. That could be a wild choice, but I see it, bro. I swear to God, I see it.
I can kind of see it. Because he's been in serious movies, too.
He said, I want a young actor to play Wolverine and the Hulk. I do, too. I don't want him too young, but early 30s? Hell yeah.
Yeah, early 30s.
Yeah, early 30s. I feel like the whole MCU needs to be recasted. That's just how I feel. I don't know why these weirdos online want these actors to play these superheroes for 20 plus years. It makes no sense. You want these people to play these characters during retirement? Man, let them rest. They got their money. Like, let's have some new blood in Hollywood. You feel me?
He said Paul Rudd is the Hulk. No. No.
No. Hell no. Shit. I don't know what you drinking on. Yeah, he drinking on that. He drinking that bootleg Ciroc, boy. Paul Rudd as the Hawk. Oh my goodness! I almost had to end this stream. Hell no. I think Bradley Cooper could play the Hawk. Seriously, though.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of Bradley Cooper right now. I could kind of see it.
Because he's a really good actor.
He does have that Bruce Banner look.
There was rumors he was trying to play Batman. And that would be crazy if he becomes the new Batman in The Brave and the Bold.
Right. That'll
Yeah.
be something else too.
Shoot. Let's read this comment. He said him back as a variant. Yeah. Or Bradley Cooper could play the next Captain America. I could see that too.
I don't know.
I could see that. Do you think this new Fantastic Four movie is going to be any good?
At this point, the only reason to go is to see what they're going to do with Galactus. Because when they show Galactus, he looked cool.
I don't believe the movie's going to be good because I heard the Invisible Woman is going to be the leader of the team. I'm not feeling that.
Yeah,
I feel
we
like
got a
this cast
female
is.
Silver Surfer.
You said what?
And we also still, so it's true. So the female surfer is going to be a female.
I remember everybody, I think even in my Discord, think I was lying and on bullshit. I was one of the first people to report that on my other channel that there's going to be a female Silver Surfer. I remember everybody like, oh, Paul don't know what he's talking about.
I reported it too.
You said what?
I think I reported it too in one of my rants I did.
But everybody was bashing me, saying I was giving out fake news. We're not going to get a female Silver Surfer. Yes, we are. I wish I was wrong. I wish I was lying. Because that's terrible. A female Silver Surfer, the Fantastic Four movie is supposed to be set in the 60s? Are you kidding me? This
I wish it was present day.
You said what?
I wish it was present day. I don't know why it's set in the 60s.
And then they said that this Fantastic Four movie won't even be set in the original MCU universe. So they're basically saying this movie's going to suck. So they're making an excuse. If this movie suck, it's not going to be set in the MCU. It's not going to be set in the 616 universe. Like, that's trash to me.
Yeah. But at the end of the movie, they might find a way to transport themselves to the main MCU.
What's up, brother? What's up?
Hey, brother? What's up, Paul? How you doing, man?
Man, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you. I just popped on YouTube. I saw you're live, so I don't know what you're talking about, but salute.
We just talking about how dead the MCU is and how they need to fix it and reboot it.
Deader than a doorknob. Yeah. It's awful. It's reflective of my opinion. Reflective of the state of comics today. Hey, what was that comic? Oh, I want to show you something, by the way. I want to show you something. I got something in my bag that you would like, Paul.
Let me
if you recognize this, if you recognize this, you're a real one. All right?
Let me see this.
All right, boom. Thor.
Is that the female Thor?
Yeah.
I remember that. That was some years ago, like maybe 2014 or 15.
It's just, bro, this is just some comic that I picked up when I was buying comics. I had a phase where I was picking up everything that Diamond Comics gave out at the stores. So my man, Dean TV, he sells comics. He told me this bitch right here is like $700.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he told me some crazy shit. I'll be happy. I'm going to take it to, I'm looking for a pawn guy here, and I'll take $300 for it. I don't give a fuck.
He said, I'd take $300 for it.
I don't care. Because the thing is with these pricings, like with video games and whatnot, you got to leave meat in the bone. You got to sell cheap. I sold video games for years, and my shit was my.
I think your voice is coming out. I can barely hear you anymore.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I don't know what happened.
You got to leave meat in the bone. I used to undercut everybody on Amazon. That's why I always had repeat customers.
Sure, I feel you. I'm gonna start selling comic books I don't care for either, because I got so many in my collection. Like once I move out, I'm gonna start looking. I might give a lot away for my YouTube channel. I might give a lot away, but I'm gonna sell some too.
Yo, listen, I say my statement is this: since the MCU is on the way down, and comics will always hold their value, but I think now is the time to sell. Like if it's a blue chip comic, anytime's a good time to sell it. But now's the time to get rid of seasonal shit. Like this comic I got here. Anything that's like tied in, like some bullshit like that. Anything newer, get rid of that shit, man. I mean, if you read it already, that's it, man. It's done.
Yeah. Me, I'm waiting for the live action Miles Morales Spider-Man movie, and then I'm selling all my Miles.
Hell
Morales.
yeah! All right,
I'm
so you, bro, who am I talking to? You know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm selling my Miles Morales collection. Period. And I got all his original. I think his first run was like 28 issues, and then I got the Fallout #4 issue, his first appearance. I'm selling all that shit together. I'm waiting for his movie to come out.
Okay.
Yeah, the comics already worth $2 or $3 grand already.
I mean, yo, so yeah, you wait till the movie comes out, and that's going to be the time.
Yes, sir.
I got to take this phone call. I'm going to talk to you later, brother.
Okay, I appreciate you, bro.
Later, brother.
Yep. See you later. May the force be with you. Hello?
Yeah.
SSJ. What do you think your most valuable comic is? If you had to like guess.
If I had to guess,
like your most valuable comic.
Probably my first appearance, Wolverine and Incredible Hulk.
You got the first appearance of Wolverine?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna need your address, buddy. I'm gonna need your address.
Yeah.
You got the first issue of the Hulk?
I do.
No way.
I gotta get it graded though.
That's probably what condition does it look like it's in?
It's in fair condition. It's not like ripped or anything. There's no tears. It's just in regular.
That's condition. Probably a $30,000 comic.
Yeah, I'm about to get that thing graded.
So you literally got the first issue ever of Incredible Hulk.
I do. I'll try to find it and then send you a picture in the Discord.
Where did you get that at? That's crazy.
I've always had it. And then I have the first appearance of Blade.
How much did you pay for that Hulk issue?
Well, I got that a while ago from my uncle because he had like a lot of comic books like in his storage, and I looked through and I was like, oh shit. Like I didn't he said, oh, just pick through which ones you want or whatever, and he never said nothing about like how much they were worth or anything. And I was like, oh, this one looks like it has to be worth a lot of money, so I just took that to the side.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? SSJ say he's gonna give me the first issue of the Incredible Hulk. Y'all heard that? Y'all are all witnesses to this man.
I didn't say all that, but
what I just walked into.
You just walked into SSJ saying he's gonna give me the first issue of the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I didn't say all that now.
You said, well, I can't hear you. It's static in the background.
I was going to get it graded.
Static.
Yeah, what's up, Storm Dagger Films?
Not much. Yeah, how y'all been?
Just talking shit about the MCU.
Yeah, man, it's so much stuff to talk about. Like, especially when I saw the Ironheart and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was some things I was excited for. But yeah, Ironheart, like, oh man.
Well, let's get into Ironheart. Let's get into her. I truly believe that they replaced Iron Man with Ironheart, and then they wanted Dr. Doom to be Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr. And I believe that is a bad formula, and it will not be good. I don't think that formula is good to replace Iron Man with Ironheart. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's just like the identity politics thing, because Ironheart was made it back in like 2016, I want to say, and her
she's not even that old.
Yeah, and her comics sold like were crap. Like the sales for them were crap too. So I don't know why Marvel is delving into these characters that barely sold into the billions when they're only getting these characters that sold in thousands, if not less than that.
If anybody, if we talk about like women heroes, I wouldn't mind seeing pulling off in the future, but done properly is like Blade's daughter, Brielle. I wouldn't mind seeing her come into the scene, but like, but like done it like, because I was watching your stream, Nerd Culture, when I saw you on there on the other channel, you know, if they can do Blade like a Logan style and then introduce Brielle, I think that would be pretty cool.
I would
cool off of that.
If you're gonna introduce her, don't put her in a Blade movie. Let her have her own little TV show.
You know, like, but obviously, don't sideline our main character Blade. You know, like, don't do that. But introduce her properly.
I feel like what makes her special. I didn't even know about her until the MCU mentioned her. Like, I looked up a little bit of her history. I don't see what makes her special. Like, what makes her unique enough to be in a movie?
Nothing.
I just think they're trying to replace Blade. That's it.
Yeah, that's why I think we don't need any of these. Like, we don't need any of these sub versions of these characters, daughters, sons. Just focus on the legacy character right now and get those characters right, and then see what you can do later. We don't want the side character.
He said he wants to see Dr. Doom versus Thanos. I don't.
Me neither. Yeah, Thanos. We should leave Thanos alone. I'm tired of seeing Thanos.
Yeah, we need new villains.
Yeah, I seen an article on that too. About possibly bringing back Thanos. I hope they don't do that.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't.
Please not. Marvel has so many villains. Why recycle? Yeah, they got too many. Why recycle that?
Yeah, we know Jonan Level Fox, Blade's daughter, is new. But new doesn't always mean good, though.
Exactly.
Like, she was just random to the story. She's not unique. She's pretty much just like Blade. Like, we don't need her.
And just because it's in the comics doesn't mean it should be in a movie screen either. Like, a lot of people think, everything that's in the comics should be in a movie theater. No, it's not. You know, a lot of these comics don't even sell well. A lot of comic book stores are going out of business, especially in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah. Hell, even back home when I used to live in Florida, we had a good comic book store. Hell, even had a game room and everything up in there. But yeah, they closed that shit down. Yeah. Man, I was mad too. That was part of my childhood.
When you got crackheads that write these woke stories, it's not going to sell. It's just saying.
Or like people that force their agenda specifically.
Exactly. Facts, bro.
Can I ask you a question? Both of y'all probably can answer this, and it'll kind of tie back into this. What is your definition of woke, like in movies or shows?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well,
who wants to start first?
Oh, I don't mind starting first.
Yeah, start first.
So when it comes down to woke, I already know there's two terms. There's an old term where, woke used to be, like you were just like aware of things. But now the term, when we see it in movies, it has shifted. But, obviously, with the agendas and stuff be pushing. So, but my definition, when I see the nonsense in movies, just pushing things that have no business or no even like no extra, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it has nothing to do with the story whatsoever. Like, why you need to make this character bi or gay, or why does this person have to have this type of love interest and it has nothing to do with the story? Or even worse, why do y'all have to make everything like all these politics, identity politics thrown in the mix? Like, just tell us a great story. You ain't gotta just check boxes, because that's what it feels like with a lot of media nowadays. They just checking boxes. Like every time, like whenever I see a few black characters, it just feel like a box they just checked off in certain movies I be seeing, and just like all types of stuff, like just give us a great story. Like, and then a perfect example, like if you want to talk about diversity, take a look back at how 90s, early 2000s diversity movies used to be. It used to be real good. Like, and don't get me wrong, it's a few movies still to this day that can pull it off pretty good, but when you look back then, like the early 2000s, that was probably the best time, and the 90s as well. You know, like it was more raw. You had a better story back then.
Yeah. What do you think, Paul? Like, do you agree with that?
What I think woke is woo, this is a good question. What I think woke is you're promoting characters over the last 20 to 30 years or beyond that was never that popular. And when I mean promoting these characters, these female characters that just wasn't that popular. Like I never ever in my lifetime heard, I go to the comic book store every weekend since I was 10. I never ever heard somebody say, we need a Black Widow movie. We need an equal. We need an Echo TV show.
Eternals.
I mean, Echo TV show.
Yeah.
I never heard of these things, and I've been a nerd my whole life. So I think promoting characters that don't matter because they're females, making characters that were straight gay, like Iceman. They're saying Wolverine is gay. Deadpool, if y'all read the earlier Deadpool stuff, because I read the earlier stuff like late 90s where he used to eat chimichangas and used to have crush on Domino and stuff like that. He was never gay. Deadpool just became like bisexual in the last 10 to 12 years. So I consider that shit woke and gay when you're switching straight characters gay to fit your agenda and you're sex swapping these characters because you want females to be in charge and stuff, or you giving a female role that originally was never that role, just like Fantastic Four, they're saying an invisible woman is going to be the leader of the group. That's woke. I want traditional stories. I want stories that matter. Yeah. What pissed me off with Star Wars was when they had that one show that came out last year.
Acolyte. No. Dang, what show was it?
What's that female character I hated?
Ahsoka.
There's so many amazing Star Wars titles that they could go off of. So many original Star Wars characters. Yeah. Like it's so many cooler characters than Ahsoka, but like because but because of the feminist agenda, we got a Ahsoka show. I would love to see the Old Republic. I'd rather see a Luke Skywalker or a Mace Windu show. I'd rather see main characters that actually matter in Star Wars. But oh no, because Ahsoka's a female, we're gonna get this.
I will say, man. I mean, you cut you off, but like I actually did have high hopes for Ahsoka when I saw her in the Mandalorian, that one episode. She got down in that one. Like I was like, oh shit. And then I heard a TV show. I was hyped for a moment, but then I watched it. I was like, damn, like they just keep on. Disney keep on dragging out their shows, and they just don't make them interesting. Like they'll hype you up for a moment to the point I'm like, oh, okay, we might have something. And then it ended up being trash every time.
It did that Black Widow movie. They had Taskmaster, and he was shaped like a man until he took off his suit. That shit is woke. That shit is feminized. That's what I see in feminist agenda.
So let's finish off that quick question with, so we pretty much all agree that woke is pretty much having some kind of identity politics inserted in your media and forcing that down our throat, whether it be like a character switching their sexuality, or whether it be a character that, like a character is like basically the character, like it's a female character being forced upon us, like for no apparent reason, basically making the male character look stupid. All of that is examples of woke or some kind of agenda being forced on us, especially if it's the writer.
Yeah. And if you notice in the last few MCU movies and stuff, that there either has to be a female villain or the main superhero has to be a female. It's either one or the other. And I don't like that woke shit. Like, we don't have to have that.
And then on top of that, I think Marvel in general, just not just Marvel, but a lot of superhero movies in general, they lost the fun factor of a lot of superhero movies in the past. Like that old feeling that you used to get, because cause movies in general, especially superhero movies, that's supposed to be a fun escape that you go in. You know, you take your mind off of it and you just have fun with it. Now it's not really fun. It's not really entertaining no more.
Yeah, because the agenda is always in your face. So like you're always forcing that, so the story is just in the background.
Yeah.
I used to be a movie buff. I used to go to the movies every weekend. I will watch 2 or 3 movies every weekend. I can't do it no more. Now I might go to the theater 8 times a year, and I'd be lucky if I like 2 of the movies. It's bad.
It's probably one movie franchise, well, maybe 2 of them. I can probably go every single time that will always typically wow me, and that's Fast and Furious and Jurassic Park. Well, the last Jurassic World wasn't that great, but Fast and the Furious never disappointed me to just have fun and just get some good ass action. Everything I want in a movie, every time. That's probably one of the few franchises left.
I wasn't feeling the last Fast and the Furious movie. Jason Momoa, I felt like the character was gay. He had like
sweet.
Yeah, he was acting kind of sweet and low. I wasn't feeling that. And the Jurassic World, to me, the first movie was really, really good.
Yeah.
Last 2 sucked. And the last one was woke as fuck.
Did y'all like the King Kong movies? Because I didn't care for the last ones.
I went to sleep in the theater, bro. I can't even tell you anything about it. I literally went to sleep watching that King Kong bullshit.
I didn't like the fact with Godzilla versus Kong, because it was so funny too. Because I was betting money with friends. They really thought Kong was gonna win that shit. I was like, nah. And then I watched the movie. Kong got his ass whooped every time. And then on top of that, another thing I hated about Godzilla X Kong and Godzilla versus Kong, I hate that the fact Kong is always relying off of the humans to come and save him, to help him either team up or fight against Godzilla every time. I mean, they made him look so soft every time he was in Godzilla's presence. I mean, like, if it wasn't for the humans, Kong would have been dead a long time ago.
Yeah. I never cared for the character, to be honest. I mean, the toys is cool growing up, but to me, the movies never been that good.
Well, oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree, because they're just giant monsters.
They're just giant monsters, and the humans are the dialogue. And I don't really care for that.
I will say Godzilla -1, that one never went crazy. I enjoyed -1. I don't know if y'all watched Godzilla -1, but that one was crazy though.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, check out -1. That made me a real Godzilla fan again.
What year did that come out?
It came out last year. It was from the original studio that made Godzilla. Toho. Yeah, they made it, and it was in theaters and stuff. Yeah, it was actually pretty busy when I was going. They released it in black and white as well. They had it in color, black and white. Yeah, and it was doing pretty good. And the budget of that film was only, I think it was like 14 million or something like that. And the graphics, everything looked so high quality. It looked better than a lot of new movies.
Man, if I just got $1 million, I'll be happy. Just give me $1 million, guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can do so much with movie. It don't take much to make a high quality film, like a lot of people think. It's like
it's crazy how much all these athletes get paid, and they be mad because they feel like they're underpaid and they're getting 20, 50 million a year. And I'm like, just give me $1 million and I'll be happy.
Yeah,
like that changed my life. God damn it!
But I think I know why. You know, I mean, I think it's a lot of nepotism because you gotta think at the top. You know, if you got generations of rich and they not used to where we're at, you know, like still trying to come up and everything, they not used to that. and they're not used to thinking outside the box, and they so used to they type of lifestyle, of course they're gonna look at a certain amount of money, not as much. But us, we get $1 million, we're gonna be so smart with that shit, and we're gonna make that shit stretch for so long, and then over time, hell, we gonna surpass them. You give us $1 million.
Yeah, give me $1 million. I have my dream is to have like a comic book store / like pizza joint. People will sit down, eat pizza, read comics. I have a little recording studio in the building for YouTubers, and that would be my dream to have if I had just a little change.
If I had $1 million, my dream, and it will actually like I'm gonna accomplish this one of these days, but I do want to turn Storm Dagger Films into a real production studio one of these days. And if I got that type of money, I'll definitely pull it off. There's this one YouTube channel called I don't know if y'all watching, called the Quartering. Yeah, something similar to that. Their YouTube channel and a production studio. Yeah, I wouldn't mind reaching that type of level, and have my own studio and stuff.
I'm gonna have to be in every movie, or I'm
suing. I'm gonna definitely have you on. And the cool part too, what I really want to do with my studio, it's like I want to take people like us, out here on YouTube, and give us give everybody a fair shot, but also I want to have like apartments too built into my studio, so anybody that works there, let's say if I got volunteers and stuff, ain't no tuitions or nothing, you ain't got to pay nothing. If you got talent, we provide you housing and everything, and you work for us, and you can either work with us voluntarily, you get the free housing, or if you're just a normal worker, we sign you on, you're making money. Okay, we got an apartment here, you don't have to pay much, and so that way you don't have to give up your dreams because of the high cost of living. We can provide you a cost of living and have you work and do the job that you always dream of.
That sounds cool, man.
Yeah, I love pull off something like that one of these days.
Hell yeah, man! It's
something similar too.
It's always good. It's always good for a man to have like a goal or a dream and try to accomplish that. Like if you don't have any goals in life, like you're basically the Walking Dead. Like, what are you doing here?
And it's so funny at work too, because it's like when I walk in the room, it's like I had a couple of my friends told me a few weeks ago. They was like, "Al, your aura is so strong." I'm like, "What?" It caught me off guard. I thought the niggas were joking at first, but then I started hearing it more. And it's like, "Yeah, Al, I really pay attention to the way you walk." I had one girl at work. She said, "Al, you walk so majestic." Because I be working out and stuff, and and everything. So I don't know. I just give off a certain type of energy now as I've been working out and doing things and staying consistent. Like at first, I really didn't think people really pay attention, but then over time, I started to see it more. Yeah, and hell, even I was going to the grocery store, today I was nosing it too. Like, I don't know, it's different.
Man, you lucky. It feel like the world hate me, man. It feel like I got enemies.
Believe me, I get my hate Tupac. Too. Man, I get my hate too. Don't get it twisted at all now. I get my hate too.
I feel like Tupac out, man. I'm Malcolm X. I'm looking out the window with my gun.
I will say, like life does get better as a man. Like, when you get in shape, even though I'm not at my strongest by no means far necessary whatsoever. But I will say it's a big difference how I get treated back when I was skinny, and now that I got more muscle on me. Like, yeah, I will say it is a bit difference how people treat you.
Hell yeah, people will treat you like shit.
Yeah,
when you big as shit. I've been there.
Yeah, skinny too. Yeah, and I was a twig. Most of my life. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I didn't get chubby a little bit until after high school. The first couple
that's
years.
What happened to me. I was skinny my whole life. About 23, 24, I started getting depressed and gaining weight, and then I never lost the weight. About 23, 24, that's when I started gaining weight and started being depressed.
Yeah, but you can get there, man. Yeah, I believe in you. Yeah, keep on hitting that gym, fasting, and everything. Yeah, it's gonna come around.
Yeah, when I get my house, I'm gonna try to build like my own little gym, man, because them memberships, man, they cost.
Oh yeah, man, I work out from home. Yeah, I do everything from home.
Yeah, I work out at home. It's too expensive to be going out.
The only benefit from going to the gym is there's females there, and I got numbers there before, so that's why I like going. Because I killing two birds with one stone. Get some ass, get some exercise going on, you know.
Yeah, I will say, you know, that is the plus part. But yeah, and also just the fact with the gym, like they got selective weights. So as I'm trying to move up ranks in terms of weights, you know, that is a good plus in the gym. If you're trying to get as big as possible, and yeah, gym membership is definitely the best way to go. But you can still get big from home. You know, I accomplished a lot with just a resistance band alone and just body weight training. Like I was looking at my past photos, I said, damn, I made a big ass change.
Have you ever thought about doing a workout channel?
Yeah, see, like on my other channel, Black Ronin, even though I talk a lot about real life stuff on there, but also, you know, I do mix in my fitness on that channel too. And yeah, I haven't really been posting much on there. I've been so focused on my Storm Dagger film channel. And that's what I really been grinding with the most. But yeah, I'm trying to get back on my fitness stuff. Now on my TikTok that got like 2,000 followers, I do post a decent amount of fitness content on there. Yeah, that's how I get a lot of my views for fitness.
Okay, sweet. And I wanted to give y'all some big news if y'all didn't read my community tab. Starting November 1st on my second YouTube channel, Token Black Guy _89, that will be almost a complete channel of just comic book reviews. I will be doing old and new comics, and that would be just a comic book channel. And then this channel would stay the same, where I talk about rumors of Marvel, DC, and Star Wars, and I do movie reviews and I talk my shit, and that's how it's gonna be. So I'm just giving y'all an update for my second channel if y'all didn't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And my comic book rant reviews, I probably will do a lot of rants because a lot of new comics suck. So you feel?
Yeah.
SSJ, did we have any more topics, or did we ran through the topics?
We still got two more. So the next one was if the Russo brothers now that they're coming back, are they going to save the MCU?
No, they're not. We saw it. We saw Endgames, and that was a failure. We waited 11 years. We waited for a huge build-up. Endgames was supposed to be the greatest superhero movie of all time. We never saw a situation where they had movie after movie after movie to connect to this ultimate universe for this ultimate build-up. And Endgames was a failure. 2 hours of conversation, a lot of comedy. Last 5-minute battle. If you went to the restroom and took a shit, you would have lost the moment. It was bad. It was bad. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like when it come down to the Russo brothers, like, yeah, I know they're gonna give us definitely far better stories than what we've been getting now. You know, like I know the quality of films will go up, but at the same time, how long can we expect the Russo brothers stick around? You know, once they leave, is Kevin Feige and everybody at Marvel Studios, are they gonna magically, you know, like keep people like the Russo brothers around, somebody similar styles and how they shoot and make movies? Because heck, I want to see another director come in. I think his name Neil Blomkamp. He had directed Gran Turismo, in my opinion, one of the greatest movies of our generation right now. I highly recommend y'all go watch that movie. But I want to see him go do some MCU projects. They can get directors like that on. I think we'll have a solid future. But yeah, relying off of the Russo brothers, you can only get them for so long before they get burned out.
Right.
What's your opinion on this, SSJ?
Well, the Russo brothers, I think it's kind of a mixed bag. Like I like some of their other movies, like Civil War, and Winter Soldier. But when it came down to the
why do
Avengers
people
movies,
like Winter Soldier so much? I don't get it.
it has good action.
Yeah.
Because,
Winter Soldier
because
went
the
crazy.
Winter Soldier is cool. The Winter
Him
Soldier
versus
is a
Winter
cool
Soldier,
character.
the scene
I'm
where
probably
he
the
fights
only
off,
one that hated Winter Soldier.
the scene where he's in the
Why
elevator.
do you
Before
hate
we
it?
get started,
Why do you hate it?
would anyone like to get out?
You said what?
Oh, yeah.
SSJ?
When he's on that elevator with all those guys from Hydra, before we get started, would anyone like to get out? And then he beats everybody up.
I like Paul when it was on Captain America. He was fighting on the ship and everything, and he was taking out everybody. That scene there went crazy.
I didn't care for the story, but it has really good action.
That's why I hate the movie. I'm a story person. I didn't like the story, and I don't
What's wrong with the story?
To me, it was boring. I have to rewatch it. It's been like years, like almost, I think 10 years. When did it come out?
Damn, I think maybe like 2015, maybe.
Yeah, like it's been years. I think it's been 10
like
years. I gotta rewatch it to
completely it had to
myself.
Because Civil War came out 2016. I was in high school back then. Yeah,
I only seen that movie once and never saw it again.
Robert Downey Jr. too old to be playing Dr. Doom. They should play a more young, muscular type of man. Dr. Doom ain't skinny and shit.
That's
Robert Downey Jr. too old. He's too
Plus,
skinny.
I don't want to see him. I already seen him the last 15 years play Iron Man. I'm not gonna believe Robert Downey Jr. is this menacing character of Dr. Doom. I'm not gonna believe it. I'm not.
I guess they need the money.
Yeah, I guess
they need the money.
I mean, well, I understand why. Because like Robert Downey Jr., as big as he is, like everything he touched finna make money. So I understand why they did it business wise, but at the same time, like bro, like you're doing the fan base a disservice, especially after everything ended at the end game. Like, come on, you got other big people y'all could have put in there and could have did something great with, that was a bit more younger. And like Robert Downey Jr., he's not the solution to everything in Marvel Studios. Like, come on now.
I guarantee you his acting will be shit as Dr. Doom. It is going to be.
I disagree with that.
I don't think it'll be.
He's not that menacing.
He's not menacing.
He's not that menacing of a personality. I think he doesn't exude like masculinity.
I think he's going to tell a lot of jokes. He's going to be a Dr. Doom that tells 100 jokes.
Nah,
yeah, that's what I think too. Tony, if you see Robert Downey Jr.'s other movies, like recent movies, he plays the same character in all of them. He plays like Tony Stark, so he'll just be like an evil Tony Stark telling jokes.
He's going to be.
The Russo brothers are overrated.
He's going to be a Saturday morning villain.
The Russo brothers are kind of overrated anyway.
They really are.
Their other stuff outside of Marvel is trash.
Yeah,
they ruined the
outside
Hulk
of Marvel
because they didn't know what to do with the Hulk.
And what y'all think about Ryan Coogler? Like, cause like it seems like have y'all noticed with like a lot of black projects in Marvel Studios, Ryan Coogler has been attached to it because he's a part of the Ironheart.
Dude, you are saying his name wrong. It's Ryan the Raccoon. That's his name, Ryan the Raccoon. What he did in the second Black Panther is blasphemy. I would never call him by his regular name again. He is a traitor to the black race.
So you saying that he should have recast T'Challa completely and pretended like he didn't die in real life?
We don't even have to pretend. We're in the multiverse. They could have easily switch him off with another actor. We're in the multiverse where anything can happen.
And plus,
like Black Panther is such a big character.
And plus, they could still say we're dedicating this to Chadwick Boseman.
Or they could have made M'Baka Black Panther. They could have made
even his family.
Absolutely not.
Even his family.
Bro.
No, you tripping on that, bro. But even his family said that he could be replaced.
Yeah,
his family said he could be replaced.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, and everybody else who've been through that similar situation, people who died in Marvel Studios, they replaced them. Yeah, but why not Black Panther? Like
yeah,
I mean,
Tom
like
Holland goes, they're gonna replace Spider-Man
yeah.
the next day.
Oh yeah, there's always gonna be Spider-Man all the time. But Black Panther, I mean, come on, like this is such a big character. Like there is so much to this character. Like I mean, you can have them apart. Like I guarantee, if they were to recast and anything going forward with team ups, Black Panther, we hear him, he's on the roster. He's gonna get some people in that theaters, hand down.
Do y'all think the Dr. Doom series gonna make over $1 billion?
Yes. Yep. That's why I bought the comic book the other day. If y'all saw my community tab, I bought the whole evil version of Tony Stark being Dr. Doom. It's a 12-issue miniseries. And I'm going to do that review on my other YouTube channel starting November. So I got some stuff for y'all.
Hey y'all, yeah, I'm about to get ready to head off to work, but I just want to chop it up with y'all real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure if you're talking to some girls, give them my number.
Man, I gotta get me a new one. Yeah, the other one I was messing with, she acting up, so she had to go. I ain't gonna lie, I give out my number like a business card at work because I do retail, so I got it ready to go.
Okay.
They ain't got no foreign women in Indiana.
Yeah, man, the females here be playing. All they want is money.
Yeah, they be playing out here too.
That's all women though.
Yeah,
that's all women.
I will say it was worse in Florida. It was worse back home though.
You said it's worse in Florida?
That was it for all of our topics.
You said that was it?
Yeah.
Do you got any topics before I end this stream?
Ryan Coogler is supposed to be creating a vampire movie series with Michael B.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna suck. He sucks. Why? Michael B. Jordan sucks.
Nah, Michael B. Jordan, he's
good to me.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
Yeah, like, bro, like,
what's wrong?
Rewatch his movies. He be stuttering with that lip, man.
so you didn't like him in Creed 1 through 3?
I thought he did decent in the first movie. Second and third, shit.
Well, what?
I thought he was
second and third was amazing. Like I feel like each one got better.
The third one was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't even like him as Killmonger.
And even with the fight scenes, you know, like in Creed 3, he had like an anime style type of fighting too. Like that was pretty dope.
Creed 3 was one of the worst. The second one was the worst. But the third one, the only good parts in the third one was Jonathan Majors. Anytime he was on the scene, he stole the show.
Jonathan Majors' career over with pretty much because he didn't know.
I think he'll make a comeback. I think Jonathan Majors can make a
10
comeback.
years from now. He ain't in any projects right now.
I feel like Jonathan Majors, if James Gunn is smart, he should play Jon Stewart. Give him another chance.
I want to see him at Blue Marvel.
I think he's too young.
Politically, they ain't gonna let him do it.
Blue Marvel got gray hair.
They can dye a little bit of gray on him.
I cannot picture Jonathan Majors with gray hair and looking 40-something years old. I can't do it.
I mean, I'm just looking at like longevity because a character like that, I want to see him around for a little minute.
But Blue Marvel started off old a little bit because he got gray hair.
Yeah, but even when you look at him in the comments, like he don't look that old, like he don't look like old, you know, he look like middle age.
He looked 40s and up.
Yeah, and Jonathan Majors, he in like his 30s. I think a little bit of makeup, he can pull it off.
You said what?
Yeah. I was saying, a little bit of makeup. Yeah, I think they can pull it off.
I don't know. I gotta see.
But the studios ain't gonna hire him. The studios ain't gonna hire him because of the politics.
Shit, they didn't want him as a villain. You think they're gonna make him as a hero in the MCU? Hell no.
If they do, that shit will be the greatest comeback in actor history, Marvel history. Like that shit gonna be up there with Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man.
Nah,
if something like that would have happened.
He needed to play John Stewart Green Lantern. He looked just like John Stewart in the comics. Look, even built like his body. Let's go.
Well, he got to fix his teeth first, man. I don't know. He got a goofy smile, man.
I never recognize his teeth. I don't pay attention to a man's mouth like that.
But yeah, let me get up out of here real quick, y'all. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah, keep it up, bro. SSJ, do you think Jonathan Majors should play Blue Marvel?
I think I'd rather John Stewart Green Lantern like you.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather see him as John Stewart.
Yeah. My favorite pick would be Denzel Washington as Blue Marvel. I think that's the right age. Cause they act like Blue Marvel's in his 20s.
For real.
Yeah, he's not that young. He has gray hair on his head, for crying out loud. God damn it.
Yeah, I could see it. But I gotta get ready to go though, so I'll talk to you later though. I did like this stream.
You said what?
I gotta get ready to go though, so I'll talk to you a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm probably about to grab some food my damn self.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to pick up. So I'll text you a little bit later.
Okay. May the force be with you, my young Padawan learner.
May the force be with you, my young Padawan learner.
You will be a Jedi Knight.
You will learn today.
You will learn the balance. Youngling.
Youngling.
I'd be calling my daughter Youngling. She's a Padawan learner. Let me read some of these crazy comments before I go. Does Paul like the Black Panther? I think he's an okay character. I never loved that character. I think he's cool. That's about it. I think he's a cool character. Do I love him? No. I like Blade more than Black Panther. It says, nah, Marbuka should been the villain like the comics. I agree. Basically, why continue using Wakanda without Black Panther? I definitely agree with that. And Creed was a good series. No, the fuck it wasn't. But before I end this, Daddy needs some money. So if y'all want to donate, the Cash App is right here. Shout out to YouTuber 4KO for giving me a shout out. I appreciate you letting me on your stream earlier today. If y'all want to check out his channel, I'm on his last stream. Skip to 1 hour and 22 minutes, and that's where I enter. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. If y'all want to donate to the Cash App right here. If y'all want to check out SSJ, is that how your YouTube channel name is too?
Oh, it's just SSJ Namikaze. SSJ is just shorthand.
If y'all want to check out his channel, check him out. But if y'all want to donate, my dream job is to be a YouTuber. I got a little over 400 subscribers. If I could get 400 people to give me $10 a month, this would be my dream job. I'll quit my job. If I average 400 people to just give me $10, you will be saving a man's life, giving a man a dream. Who wants to work a corporate job, you know? Who wants to work a 9 to 5, be a corporate slave, work 5 days a week? Who wants to do that? So this is my dream job, to be a YouTuber. I've been doing it for years. YouTube has cut me down twice. I could have been a crazy success, but hey, I still got some of my day one fans that have been around for years, and I appreciate y'all. So I'm out. Is there anything you want to say, SSJ, before I end this?
Nope, that was it. This was a good stream. and I like the conversation.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch this stream listen to this stream tomorrow at work.
Sam.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's been days and weeks where we was trying to get this together, but either I've been busy or you've been busy or I fall asleep or something. So maybe Sundays would be the best day. So I'll see y'all later. And make sure y'all tell a friend. Y'all know I deserve more views. Y'all know that YouTube is not promoting me like the other YouTubers because I cuss in my videos. So if y'all love me, tell a friend. Tell somebody that loves Marvel, DC, or whatever to watch my content, because YouTube is not going to help me with the algorithm. Maybe I might stop cussing. I don't know. But if y'all like my raw rants, check me out. Press that subscribe button. Tell a friend. And make sure y'all donate to the channel. And I'm out.